왔거든요 지금. 됐어. 문만 이쪽 왼쪽으로 갔다.
Will do. Thanks very much. See ya. $13, please. Thank you very much.
Could I also please get a fire spicy chicken and the potato one?
And the potato cake.
Yes, please. Potato and then spicy. Would I be able to grab a sweet chili?
Enjoy. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Don't worry, 여보. 안 웃기니까.
Funny enough, the coffee. The last 3-4 months.